Hi everyone and welcome back. For the weekly start, I'm planning to guide you through my watch list. So I will show you some of my stocks and cryptos I'm currently tracking. So I will give you a technical analysis on it, just a really quick update here. Some of them I have already updated here on YouTube. If you haven't seen that video, I will link all previous updates in the description down below. But anyway, let's start. Today I want to start here with the first stock. I would like to start with UTI Patterson, or so-called PTEN in the NASDAQ. And when we jump in the daily chart, I'm currently on the weekly. All right, I'm tracking here potential WXY. And in this WXY, the subwaves are always in three waves. So A, B, C, A, B, C, A, B, C. And now we could have formed some kind of a top in the Y wave. As long we hold the below the $9 here, I'm looking for one more low. We see now some kind of a reaction here. But if we're breaking through or if we're coming down and hold the $6.42, there's still the potential that we form some kind of five waves to the upside, and that would give us a five-way structure in a diagonal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we have a larger one, and then we are looking for three waves down, and this could be a potential entry zone here in wave 2. But that's a long way to go currently. As long we're trading here below the $9, I'm looking for one more low into the red wave 5 here. All right. Then what else do we have? We have the MicroStrategy. I think there is currently no update from my side here. So I will give you a view on my bigger picture here first. Okay, I'm currently tracking this move here in a larger third wave as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now the question is here, when we're coming down in a potential A, B, C in orange, and we're holding above the $100 mark, I can still count this move to the downside here in a three-wave structure in A, B, C as a potential wave 4, which we actually have here. So that would mean that we have formed here the ABC, that we reset the wave 4 to this level here, as long we hold the $100. If we're breaking below, I would say, okay, the top is definitely in here. So we saw the fifth wave here, the white one. Because if we reset that the wave 4 here, then we would look here for the potential wave 5 in C of 3. And currently it looks like if Bitcoin is riding a new low, I think MicroStrategy or strategy would do the same. So the trend remains down, but as long we hold the $100, I'm looking for one more high in the fifth wave. If we're breaking here below the $100, I think the top is in here. So, and then I would look here for, then we have to check the substructures here, because this could easily morph into some kind of fifth wave to the downside. So that would look like 1, 2, then we get 3, 4, 5. So the pullback can be really deep, but that's currently still speculative. We can also see some kind of an A, B, C, and this is a larger A wave. And then we get this here, larger B wave, and then the deeper C wave to the downside. That would be in line with the current view on Bitcoin, because on Bitcoin I'm currently tracking also a potential A wave to the downside, and that we get afterwards a bigger B wave or larger B wave, and then afterwards a C wave in the year. And that's pretty much in line here as well. So my preferred scenario is that we see here currently some kind of an A, B, deep C wave. This is a larger A wave, and then as shown previously here. But anyway, as long we hold here this level, we can, still count it as a potential fifth wave to the upside or fourth waves here. But it's not my preferred scenario. My preferred scenario is that we here form a larger A wave, then B wave, C wave to the downside. Anyway, all right. Then we have HIMS. Yeah, I have a huge update there from the last week. On the one hand, we have analyzed the current fundamental situation. I will link that video in the description down below. And then I have covered the Elliott waves in a video before. Today we will get the earnings report. That will be really interesting. On the technical view, I'm currently tracking this one here as a WXY, and where we potentially get at least one more low of the ABC here to the downside, because the C wave is always in 5 waves, and we have currently 1, 2, 3, maybe the third is still running, or it holds here the $15 level, and then we get a fourth wave and the fifth wave to the downside. But this is currently, we have to take it level by level. I will observe the current earnings very closely and let you know in a separate update to HIMS. But currently we have to hold this level here at $15. If we're coming lower, as I have already told you, I would like to hold the level here at $12.42. This is the wave 1 high here of the first wave, but currently there's no sign for a bottoming signal. Then we have our uranium stocks. On the uranium stocks, let's jump on the daily. It's still holding the levels here. I will link the last updates here in the description as well. So my preferred scenario is here in blue. So we have either a wave, B wave, and then coming down in a C wave. And this move could be, this is clearly three waves, so I'm counting this one here in blue as an A wave, and A, B, C, and B. And this could be already the C wave in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in C of B, but then it could easily morph into a 5-way structure here. But we have to take it level by level. And as long we hold the $18.31, this level here, I'm looking here for one more high, at least one more high. This could easily morph into an A, B, C in a larger A wave, then A, B, C, and then we're coming up again in a larger C wave. Easily. But it's just speculating here. As long we hold the $18.31, I'm looking for one more high. If we're coming down here, then I would count this one here as an A, B, C, and we get a nice entry zone here again, potentially. And that's for energy fuels. And then we come to uranium energy. Pretty much the same. We have potentially here an A, B, C and an A wave, then A, B, C and a B wave, and now could be on our way to the downside in the C wave. But same procedure, as long we hold the $14.24, I'm looking here for at least one more high. And then we are in the wide count, maybe. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But yeah, that's my view. If we're breaking below this level, next station is the $12 or the $11.38 with an ideal target for the C wave to the downside. And yeah, but as long we hold the $14.25, I'm looking here for one more high at least. Then we have, oh yeah, CrowdStrike. Let's jump on the bigger picture. Yes. Okay, there are some scenarios, at least. We have. Okay, I'm counting this one here either in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in green, where we potentially have topped in a fifth wave and now coming down, or we have a wave 1 and now we saw in orange, yet now we're jumping into the orange count an A wave, overshooting B wave here in an A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in C, in the larger B wave and coming now down in C and reset the wave 2. But that's high speculative. I mean, we can count this here as a multi 1-2, but I don't like this rising wedge pattern here. I have that on the chart for a long time right now. But anyway, we have potentially a wave 1, 2, then we have again 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. This was a 1-2 as well, 1-2, but it got invalidated here at that level. I don't know, it was at $400, around $400, where the start of the smaller wave 1 here, the last one were. But I'm still tracking this one here when we jump into the lower time frames on the 4-hour chart. I'm still tracking this one here as 1-2 here, the circle wave 1 in white. But then we have already retraced to almost the 0.618 Fibonacci retracement or support level at $368. And if I'm counting this move here as a 1 and 1-2 setup, then I have to assume that this one was an A wave, overshooting B wave, and that we are now coming down in C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the C wave of 2. And then we have the chance for the third wave to the upside. But as I told you, I don't like the structure at all, especially from the point on where we broke below the rising wedge pattern. This can be really, yeah, it can accelerate because we have some kind of stops here below all these levels. And if these levels get broken, then it gets fast to the downside. Yeah, I'm just saying. But anyway, if we count this one here as a 1, and then A wave, B wave, C wave, and 2, then we should ideally hold the 335 at the 0.786 Fibonacci support level. If we're breaking below this level here, I mean, the 1-2 setup will get invalidated at below $298 here at the start. I think then it's over with the multi 1-2 setup here. I mean, as you can see here on the larger time frame, it's already pretty speculative that we saw some kind here of 1-2, 1-2, 1-2 setups. A lot of these 1-2 setups, yeah, I mean, if it's getting broken here already, then this one, if we break below the 335, then we potentially breaking below the 298, and then it's taking its way down. But all eyes here on the 335.95 level. If we're breaking below this swing low here, this level should ideally hold. And next value is, oh yeah, UnitedHealth. Yeah, pretty interesting structure here, but all in all, I'm looking here for a larger ABC to the downside. I mean, it's pretty clear here for me. We have here potentially an A wave, and now A, B, C in a larger B wave, and then we should come down in a larger C wave to the downside. We see now some nice reactions exactly at our 0.786 Fibonacci retracement level. And yeah, I had this one here on the chart also for a long time, this potential A, B, and then it went pretty fast to the downside. I think also for some fundamental news. And now with one more high, I'm looking here for a 5-way structure. And this one here, 1, 2, 3, 4, currently in 3 waves. If we get one more high, we have potentially here a larger wave 1 of C of B. So yeah, be aware of it, that this could be all part of a larger B wave. And here we would look for 3 waves down if we get one more high. But I will keep you updated here as well. Currently, it's just in 3 waves. So the potential is still there that we grind lower. All right, then we have Ocugen. All right, Ocugen also, yeah. In my previous update, I have already mentioned that we have here, so that we want to see a break through the $1.61. We got that. And that this one here is in 1, 2, 3, still in 3 waves. We can now put, let's do that together. Now the support for the potential 4th wave here, 4th wave, what we want to see, this one. And then the 5th to the upside, that would give us the first signal that we have bottomed. I mean, this is the first signal, the break through the $1.61. That's our first signal. Second signal is that we form 5 waves to the upside. And that would be our first wave, larger first wave. And then we are looking here for 3 waves down in A, B, C. This could give us a nice entry zone here, as I told you in the last update, with the stop loss below the start of the potential first wave here. Here the second wave. And then we could trade the 3rd wave to the upside. No financial advice, just an idea. And yeah, currently we have just 3 waves, but it's looking good. Because we got a first signal that we potentially formed a low here with the break of the $1.61, and now we want the price to hold the potential 4th wave. Otherwise, I mean, I can still count this one here if this is breaking down now as a larger A wave, B wave, C waves to the downside, but yeah, just speculating. So let's put that here, and we have broken through, and now it's too high here for the 4th wave in blue. So the potential for ABC is still there, but now we have here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and and white. Okay, now we want the price to hold. Let's take ideally above the $1.51, $1.50. So as long as the price holds above the $1.51, I'm looking here for one more high in the 5th wave. So I mean, this could easily extend. If we're grinding higher here, I'm still counting this one here as a third wave, then this support level will rise with the price. But currently, if we retrace now or pulling back, I want the price to hold the $1.50 for one more wave to the upside in the fifth wave, and that would give us here the larger wave 1, but currently it's in 3 waves. And yeah, there's still the potential that this one was just a B wave, an A, B, C to the downside. But anyway, next sessions will show if we form here another 4-5 pattern, that would be ideal. And then we would look for the 3 waves to the downside in the second wave. I will keep you updated here as well. So stay tuned, subscribe and like. Yeah, don't forget that. Liking and subscribing, really important if you want to support my channel here. And now, okay, there's no count. From my previous update, I have also currently here, I don't know if I have already updated you in regards to these SanDisk. SanDisk is one of the semiconductor companies. They are strongly benefiting from the AI boom. But anyway, if we haven't talked about it, I will give you a quick update here currently to my view on Elliott Wave, because I'm tracking here a potential 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we are in the 5th wave to the upside. As you can see, highly volatile, and they yeah, heavily benefiting from the AI boom. Okay, let's jump on the 8-hour. And yeah, this is potentially the 5th waves here to the upside in 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we get maybe the next 4, 5 pattern. And I measured here the wave 4 support, and we already touched the 0.236 support level for a 4th wave. If we're grinding higher, this is minimum requirements that we have a 4th wave here in place. Ideally, the price or the standard support is here at the 0.382 Fibonacci level for a 4th wave, but minimum requirement is touching this level here, and the price did that, so I can easily count this one here as the 5th wave, and that we are coming now up in the last wave to the upside. I'm open for the idea, and this is still possible. Yeah, this 3rd wave is still running, because at some point, if we grind too high here, I would count this one here as still running 3rd wave to the upside. And then we have potentially higher prices on the horizon. But as long we hold, let's measure here the potential length. We have room to 1,300. Above that level, I would count this one here as an extended 3rd wave to the upside. And the thesis is also supported when I'm checking here. The subwaves here, that's an impulse. This is definitely a 3rd wave. And now the question is, did we got the 4th wave here? If I measure it here from the low to this level, and I would put the minimum requirements on the chart, then we didn't touch this level. This is why I'm speculating still if this is still a running 3rd wave. But if I'm counting this one here as a 1, 2, and we have another 1, 2 here, Then I could count this one here. If I put the take this one, then I'm touching it. So that would be the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would mean that this third wave is still running. This is why I'm looking here for higher prices. But anyway, the trend is clearly still up. And I mean, breaking through these levels here at the all-time high at 726, I think we are clearly on the way of this fifth waves here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But buying in right now, I mean, the price can, yeah, the sky's the limit here. This is really a sentiment-driven chart, as you can see. And the momentum is shifting here for a bullish continuation currently in the short term, at least in the short term. And as long we're holding here this support level, I'm looking here for upside continuation. But I will keep you updated on SanDisk as well. I think it's a really interesting chart. And then we have, okay, let's jump to Bitcoin. Yeah, on Bitcoin, I have already shown you my bigger picture here. We'll link the videos as well. But I'm currently tracking here a potential ABC structure to the downside in a larger A wave in yellow. So A wave, B wave, and now the C wave is still running, and we probably get the fifth wave here to the downside in C of the larger A wave in yellow. And after that, I'm looking for the B wave in A, B, C here. This could easily bring us also to all-time highs, and then, yeah, retailers get caught off guard, and we get the C wave to the downside. This would be, a so-called suckers rally or B wave to the upside, where, the idea would be here one more low. Then we're coming up, everybody thinks, okay, we're going to all-time highs, and yeah, then everybody gets caught off guard, and we get the large C wave to the downside during summertime into the autumn season, and that would be our seasonal volatility. But anyway, as long when we jump into the micro count here, this could be still, we could form here a bottom. That's always possible. And then we get here in some kind of a 1 or A wave, and then A, B, C, or W, X, Y, whatever, and bottoming here in a wave 2 or B. And then we're coming up. But as I mentioned in my previous update, as long we stay below this level here at 77,493, I'm looking here for at least one more low in the fifth wave of C of the larger A wave. And yeah, if we're breaking now through this level, I would count this move here in a larger A wave completed. And then I will look for here some kind of A, B, C in B wave. And then we're coming down in the C wave. So this trend, the trend is still down. And now we jump to, okay, Solana, I think, was also requested. Yeah, on Solana chart, it's pretty much the same, but we are already in this correction phase for a longer time. And there I'm counting this one here either as a high B wave, and in the red scenario, we would grind, really low here in the C wave to the downside. That would look, let's jump here on the larger time frame on the weekly chart. Yeah, we could found a larger top here in B or 5. In the B wave, I'm looking here in the red scenario for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we reset the wave 2 support here, and then we get the large fifth wave to the upside. but my preferred scenario is still that we have topped here in a fifth wave of a larger wave 1, and that we are now tracking an ABC structure to the downside in orange, in A, B, C, and the C wave is still running. And now let's jump into the daily chart. And in the C wave, which is currently still running, I'm looking here for a wave 1, 2, A, B, C in the third wave, and that we get one more 4-5 pattern to the downside. And in the micro count, when we jump to the 4-hour chart, then you see this is pretty much in line with Bitcoin. I'm looking here for one more low at least, as long we hold below the $100.52. And if we're breaking through this level from here on, I'm tracking this one here as a wave 1 or A wave, and then A, B, C, and 2 or B, and then up. And that would be either here a larger A wave, and then we have here the larger B wave, and then we're coming down in the C wave. Yeah, for a bottoming signal here, I mean, we need 5 waves to the upside in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But even then, I can count this one here as a larger A wave. We're coming down in this B wave and then coming back up. But that's all speculating or speculative. My view is, as long we're holding below this level here, I'm looking for one more low. And from there on, we have to check if we get 5 waves to the upside. All right, I think that's it. Or do we have another one? Okay, I think that's it. I will keep you updated for all the stocks. If you want to see, or if you want me to analyze any other assets, let me know in the comments down below. Check also out our membership. There you can chat directly with me in Telegram. There's a WAP link down below. And yeah, we have 90 days free trial with the code FREE90. And yeah, check that out. Otherwise, see you next time. Like and subscribe to get updated, and have a good start in the week. See you. Bye bye.